Ribbon eels are protandric or protandrous hermaphrodites, born as males but able to transition to female later in life. Disco clams, also called electric flame scallops, are theorized to be protandrous. Parrotfish change in the opposite direction. They are protogynous, born first as female and becoming male if need be. Mushroom corals are bidirectional sex changers, going back and forth throughout their lives. All sea slugs, such as the lettuce sea slug, are simultaneous hermaphrodites. The same can be said of these flatworms. They are simultaneously male and female, and though they are capable of asexual reproduction, they can also reproduce with a mate, acting as either parent. The roles are decided by fencing with their penises. The winner is the inseminator. Giant clams are hermaphroditic as well.
We'll do it live!
Where did that come from?
I think it's like a news blooper.
Oh, it's my stomach showing. We should get you validating.
My mortal enemy. Sleeves. We meet again. My heel doesn't want a button.
Don't hear too much of that these days. He's gonna fall down. Oh, it's a good thing my tights are like pink.
Yes. I don't need a button heel. I'll just leave it. Maybe I'll put in like this. It's not really an outfit meant to put your arms down in.
I don't know this That's our team, Mrs. Nesbitt.
I don't know, more I can deal with this thing. It's so weird. It's like I've got a big bustle bump. I feel like Cinderella's stepsisters. Like
I couldn't try. Yeah, well, I couldn't get this straight.
The Atlantic Portuguese man-o-war, also called the floating terror for its venomous tentacles, although often mistaken for a jellyfish, is actually a siphonophore, a colony of physiologically integrated zooids, 4 different types of polyps, all serving different functions in a colonial animal, rather than existing autonomously. The type of polyps specialized for reproduction are called gonozooids. The colony itself contains both male and female organisms, but each individual gonozooid is either male or female, some containing ovaries and others testes. New colonies are created with sexual reproduction by releasing gametes into the open water, but the polyps within the colony can also reproduce asexually. Blue button jellies are also colonial animals which simultaneously possess male and female gonozooids.
Shelley, if I move it anymore, it's gonna fall.
As previously discussed, ribbon eels are protandric or protandrous hermaphrodites, born as males, but able to transition to female later in life, if need be.
I'm like a pharaoh.
Your dad should still be in a band, and he would wear that tie, and it would be magnificent. He you would be singing with that tie on.
This tie is a little tall.
Your tie's
Taller.
excited.
This is like
Is
an
it a
anime-
tie or a nail around your neck, or you just happy to see me?
both. It's like an anime collar. It's so high.
Like exaggerated.
Not that that's a bad thing,
No, I like it.
but. Are you upside down?
Oh dear.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
He looks so upset about it too. He's like,
No.
Baslets, like this twin-spot baslet, are protogynous hermaphrodites, beginning as female, but able to transition to male when they mature.
Like a hat.
Sexual diversity in sharks is getting a lot of notice in recent years. Intersexuality has been reported in 17 families and 36 species of elasmobranchs. This includes 16 cases of brown lantern sharks in Japan, one being a male with an ovotesty, a gonad with both ovarian and testicular tissue, and the other 15 specimens were females who had claspers, two extensions of the pelvic fins used for depositing sperm. Females with claspers are one of the most common forms of hermaphroditism seen in shark species. This is sometimes coupled with other hermaphroditic qualities, such as in a black-tip shark, found with the external male traits of claspers combined with incomplete male and female internal structures. Of elasmobranchs of the family Squalidae, the one low-fin gulper shark documented as hermaphroditic was a female with claspers, as was the one case of rough-skinned dogfish, 2 of the 6 cases of black dogfish, the 1 case of spiny dogfish, and 1 of the 2 cases of southern lantern shark. There have been 2 confirmed cases of southern lantern sharks with reproductive abnormalities. One was this pseudo-hermaphrodite, having external traits of one sex, this one being claspers, and internal traits of another. But another southern lantern shark was considered a true hermaphrodite, having complete internal male and female structures. One Port Jackson shark has been found with separate male and female reproductive tracts as well. A female white-spotted bamboo shark had 2 babies without coming into contact with a male for over 6 years at Belle Isle Aquarium. Genetic testing will reveal the answer to the mystery as either hermaphrodism or parthenogenesis, a process by which an unfertilized egg divides of its own accord, resulting in a virgin birth. This is uncommon in higher-order animals like sharks. Another suspected incident of parthenogenesis is that of a white-tipped reef shark from a Hungarian aquarium, and a confirmed example of parthenogenesis in a cartilaginous fish from a female hammerhead in a Nebraska zoo. Although one zebra shark had already been documented as reproducing parthenogenetically recently, another female zebra shark became the first known case of a shark reproducing asexually after having reproduced sexually in the past, raising questions about whether or not sharks only have these virgin births when they are unlikely to find males.
Buttoning things is the worst. Voila. things are huge. Oh, they're cut.
The sleeves. It's like underwater Elvis.
My hair and this collar are in a competition.
Yes.
And the collar is winning. I feel like I need to have my hair up when I wear it.
The collar does battle
Yeah.
with your hair.
Kind of like it though. I love these collars are really doing it for me. My arms are like totally gone. The tail! I love the tail. I'm gonna button it up. What do we do? Yep. I feel like I'm gonna hit someone. But I like it. Yeah.
Bilateral gynandromorphism is a condition in which an animal is split directly down the middle, with characteristics, such as coloration, of the species male sex on one side and female on the other. This occurs frequently in many species of birds, but is uncommon in lobsters. Its rarity makes it no less relevant, as it provides an example of intersexuality existing even in species which typically function within a rigid dioecy, a system of two distinct sexes existing in separate organisms.
Oh, that's tight.
We have achieved sleeveception.
Figure out where the front is. Ooh.
Oh, these sleeves are fabulous.
I'm gonna put a hair con in it. It's about as much as I can get the zipper out.
Where is it? I'm freaking. Okay, wait.
From here down, I feel really majestic. Oh my gosh. Not too bad. Ooh.
Crisscross applesauce. Shall I flap? Or is it a woman? Or is it a man? Or is it a woman? Or is it both?
It's really tight right here, but still kind of move my arm. I don't want to like bust a seam, but this is.
Flex your way out of it.
I'm a lobster.
Manly, yet feminine.
Trying to figure out what all that is. I'm gonna take this off for loose circulation in my arm.
Cuttlefish have incredible camouflaging abilities, able to change the coloration on their bodies to convey emotions or blend into environments. Some male cuttlefish cleverly employ this ability to increase their chances of mating. These males, called sneaker males, will essentially cross-dress, displaying typical female patterning and behavior on the side of their bodies facing the other males, allowing them to come closer to a female being guarded by her suitors without being seen as a rival. On the side facing the female, they flash male patterning, letting her in on the disguise and flirting with her right next to her other unsuspecting potential mates.
I feel like that guy.
Goodbye, horses.
Look at this thing.
Doesn't want to stay on my shoulders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I feel like this is not a good look. I feel like my head looks really weird. Okay.
Wrasses are protogynous hermaphrodites, and they also have sneaker males that will pretend to be female in order to approach mates without conflict.
Oh my god, this is kind of the best thing ever.
Oh, that's cuter.
That is cute.
I know the fin is like really too tall for the frame, I'm sure.
There you go.
That's so cool.
Flap, flap, flap.
This is fun. I feel like I need to be swimming right now.
Yes. With just the fin sticking out of the water.
Yeah, I'm just
Like dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I'm just creeping up. Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
No fish face.
I see everything. These lights are inherently unflattering.
They're also hot.
Because I can see myself, and that's inherently unflattering. Skyscraper of a fin mohawk. Yeah, just way
I'm a
up.
pugfish for sure.
Look at my little fin arrow.
Dude, this is cool. And it sticks up so well.
The mohawk
Yeah, like,
that will pierce the heavens
yes.
so high.
What does it do when I like? I'm sweating.
Just trying to eat your hair there a little bit.
Okay, it happens.
Octopi of multiple species have been observed engaging in homosexual or bisexual behavior and even orgies, sometimes across species, as well as engaging in the sneaker male tactic of role-playing as a female to court potential mates.
Oh yeah. My quarter, I'm just gonna have to.
It's like, I am the octopus.
Yeah. It's like perfect.
Oh, it fits. I'm just that fat. Yes. A tentacle curtsy.
That's perfect. Oh wait. So cute.
Seriously, it's got little Mickey Mouse mouse buttons.
I love it. Their eyes. Their eyes, aren't they?
Yeah, so this tentacle placement is not intentional, but it's a little.
I was just saying that, like. This should have suspenders.
Sort of like it, but I also sort of look like a fireman that fights with ink. Turn down for what?
For what?
Is it in
There you go. Now it's perfect. Curtsy.